enter a raffle and we'll be giving away a free E-Series camera. Also, we want to remind you that if you ask any questions, you have a question panel at the bottom of your screen under the Q&A. So you can send us any questions throughout the webinar. The E-Series team is here to help you. So they will be answering all of your questions and you'll win a free t-shirt from E-Series in your next order. So that's right. So just ask any questions and we'll be sending you a free t-shirt in your next order. So again, thank you so much. This is the last webinar from E-Series this year. So we are extremely happy to have you here. And now I think we'll be ready to start. Just a quick introduction. Michael Marin, he is our product manager for E-Series, who will be answering all of your questions throughout the webinar, as well as the E-Series team directly. So Cole, I think now we'll be ready to start if you want to start your presentation.
Yeah, sure. Can you hear me?
Yes, we can hear you correctly.
Okay, now let's get started. Good morning, everyone. This is Cole speaking. Today, I'm excited to walk you through this webinar and introduce our E-Series product, something I'm truly proud and honored to share with you. Our session today has two parts. First, I will walk you through our product and our solutions. It will be a little bit long, but it's worth it. Then there will be time for Q&A. Let's dive in. So first, what is E-Series? Let's start with the big picture. Think of it as a comprehensive security ecosystem. Here's a quick map for our offerings. We have cameras, we have PTZs, NVRs, platform products, analog gear, and access control. In short, we've got most bases covered in the security business. Now let's dive into the cameras, the backbones of any security system. To help you navigate our camera series, here's a little map. The Eco series is your choice for straightforward monitoring. All basic functions are covered, and it is very reliable. The E-Color Vivid series, it provides you with low light performance with smart dual light illumination, and it has algorithm to make the image better. The E-Color Vivid Pro series takes a further step. It provides you with even better image at night, and it has AI to enhance the image, and it can provide you with all the colorful details without supplement white light. Beyond this series, we have Pro AI cameras for specific needs, like active deterrence, which we'll explore. So let's start with our dedicated cameras, and we will start with the active deterrence cameras. Active deterrence is a very common need in our daily use. Imagine you are installing a camera around the mentioned parameters. What will probably go wrong? It may be hard to see things at night, and you may get constant false alarms. It can be triggered by a cat or by some leaves, and you may have to send securities to the site and check. But you may find out it's just a cat. And you can imagine that if you are on the beach and you install the camera on the beach because the tide will rise at night, and you don't want anyone to go near the beach at night. If there is someone entering the beach, you want to talk to him or her directly, and you want to talk to him. You want him to leave, and you want some light to show him. So we are offering our strobe light products for this. They combine light and audio alarm instantly, and we can do two-way intercom, so you can talk to the intruders directly, and you don't have to send your security to the scene too. Our strobe light cameras has great sensitivity, great accuracy, and instant response, so they're perfect for any scenarios that needs active deterrence. Although we can provide very good night image with our strobe light cameras, what if we want to do this without a supplement light? We suggest you to choose our eColor VV Pro series. Unlike the strobe cams, it captures very great colorful details in total darkness. And how do they do that? We give it a larger aperture that gathers weak light at night, a stack-based sensor to process the image, and our processor will reduce the noise and enhance the details of the picture. As you can see on the slides, with the traditional IR cameras, you will miss all the colorful details. With the dual light cameras, you may get the colors, but it will be weak and there will be reflections caused by the light. But if you choose our eVivi Pro series cameras, you can see all the details very clearly, and others will not know that you can see that because all this is done without a supplement white light. Let's see how it actually works. This video is shot in a park at 12 p.m. So on the left corner, you can see that you can barely see anything, as it is shown in the video shot by an iPhone. But if you look at our eVivi Pro camera, you can see what our colleague is wearing, what he's doing, and even you can tell how does he look like, and you can see all the leaves and the river and the bridge in the far. So with our eVivi Pro camera, you can see all the true colors in extreme low light, and it will be discreet and non-intrusive because there will be no white light as the traditional cameras, and you can see almost everything: the leaves, the grass, everything. And if you focus on our colleagues, you can see that there is almost no blur caused by motion. And let me introduce our 100-degree camera. This camera is designed for SMBs. It can provide wider coverage with fewer cameras. Oh, sorry. It should be there. Okay. So this camera has two lenses and provides 8 megapixel of image. So this camera provides us with wider coverage with fewer cameras. As in the left corner, you can see that with traditional cameras, you have to, if you want to monitor the whole campus, you have to use at least 2 cameras. And there will be some place that you can't see clearly. But with our E-series cameras, you can see the whole picture with only 1 camera. And with this camera, we also have active deterrence and intercom, so it would be great for, you can also use it for monitoring street from both directions. So, and if someone is entering a restricted area, you can talk to him directly. We also provide an advanced option for this 180-degree monitoring. This ProVersion camera also provides an 8-megapixel image, but it has a larger vertical FOV and better performance at starlight. It also has a metal shell for 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 heat dissipation, so you can have it installed outdoors and it will still work very great even in Miami summer. The metal shell will help it to keep cool so that the AI function will remain even at 30 FPS. The AI function will not be affected. And there's a feature that I love a lot. Is this 5E PTZ here. If you want to spot a suspicious person or vehicle, you can track them down seamlessly with these 5 PTZs. So this camera is very great for stadiums, for airports, for office, or for more that you may use a tracking feature. So beyond these two 180-degree cameras, what if we want to do even wider? What if we want more? There's a 360-degree panoramic stage cameras that we are offering. With this one camera, we offer you total awareness. You can replace at least 3 or 4 or even 5 cameras. You can place just one of these in the street, and you can monitor all cars, all people around it. And it also has great performance at starlight, so that you can monitor everything in the day and in the night. As you can see on the right corner, the image remains very clear at night. We also offer fisheyes for this 360-degree vision. Our fisheye camera are your best choice for retail stores, parking lots, warehouse, and other public spaces. With only one fisheye camera, you can replace not 1, not 2, not 3, but maybe even more cameras in a small retail. Imagine you are running a pharmacy with only one fisheye camera. You can see things across the shelves, and we are offering this great feature, the heat map feature, for you, so that you can further analyze which shelves attracts most of the customers, and you can try to move some of the goods to another area, so that the cameras, so that the customers can be brought to other places too. We provide you with 2 options of fisheye cameras. One is 6 megapixel and the other is 12. The 6 megapixel has very great WDR performances, so that if you are looking for a fisheye camera to install at the parking lot or a warehouse that the sunshine might come in, I suggest you to choose a 6 megapixel because you can see things very clear under the sunshine. I have tried that myself. Even when the sunshine is very strong, I can still see the license plate of a white car very clear. The reflection will not affect the image. So if we offer our total awareness with our 360-degree solutions, but we may encounter scenarios that does not need that large of vision. So we are offering you this dual directional camera. With this camera, you can adjust the lenses to your needs. It can be any angles. It is very flexible, and you can see things from maybe the opposite direction for a hallway, and maybe vertical directions for a corner, or maybe you just need to install it upon the cashier so that one of them can monitor the customer, and the other one can monitor the cashier. So that I think this is very helpful if you want to want the footage of of purchasing. And this camera also needs only one IP and only one cable, so it will be very easy to install. Let's see how it actually works.
I think we already lost your voice.
Is it now? Is now okay?
Yeah, right now is okay.
Okay. But I think something wrong with the slides. Yeah. So this camera is very easy to install, and you can adjust the angle to your needs. Yeah, you can see there is a very large angle you can adjust. So if you install, this is how it works. You can adjust it to vertical and install it at the corner. And so that when someone leaves one direction, you will instantly appear on another. So you won't lose track of her. Yeah, you only need one IP for this camera, so it will be very convenient. If you don't have to look for another camera to track where this girl went to. It will be very consistent for the security to see where this one where does she come from and where does she want to go. Sorry. So let me introduce our LPR cameras here. We provide white light supplement on our LPR cameras, which is better than the traditional IR supplement due to the reflection. And we support capturing vehicles running at up to 120 kilometers per hour. There are also two options for our LPR cameras. They work from different distances. Please choose according to the actual scene. For example, the shorter distance is more for the skate control, and the longer distance is for traffic monitoring. You can use it. You can use it on the road and track the number plates. And with these two cameras, we offer multiple solutions. If you have say a little yard and the house, and you have like 2 or 3 cars, you can use LPR cameras only. You can place it at the entrance of your house, and you can configure it to open the gate when 2 or 3 cars of yours and want to enter the entrance. You can also use it with one of our recorders. That is for single parking lot management. And for this single parking lot, you can install like maybe 2 or 3 or 4 LPR cameras for different exits, and you can manage them all by one recorder. You can also use our LPR cameras together with the EVMS. This is for multiple parking lots. If you own multiple parking lots and you want to maybe you want to charge a car that you can park at parking lot A and parking lot B and parking B C, and they will be only charged like monthly. you can, if you want to do that, you use the LPR cameras with the VMS system. It will be very convenient to manage multiple parking lots. We also provide Wi-Fi solutions for households. We have up to 15 meters wireless range for this camera. Do everything on the mobile app. It also supports common functions you can see on CCTV cameras. The line crossing detection, region intrusion detection, all this is supported. And it also has a built-in mic and speaker so that you can talk to the people in the house. We also provide this pinhole solution, which is basically for the ATMs. This will be all for the IPCs. So let me see what we have for our PDDs. There are still 3 series for our PDDs: mini, standard, and professional. Let's start with the mini ones. The mini PDD is very, very convenient and easy to install. So it is your best choice, definitely your best choice for small indoor spaces. You don't have to remove anything. So you won't leave any fingerprint on the cover, so that there will be no light reflection. You won't have to clean it after you install it. Then the next one is our 3-inch PDD. This PDD, it is capable of active deterrence just like the strobe light cameras. So it will be great to install it at the entrance of your house. Imagine that there's someone suspicious walking through the hallway of your house. You can, if he cross the line that you configured, you will be able to warn him by the light and by the audio too. And you will automatically track the people until he leaves. And the camera, normally it won't open the light. Only when someone is passing by, it will open the light. The professional PDD is our 4-inch PDD. Compared to the 3-inch ones, it has 25 times optical zoom, while the 3-inch ones, it only has 5. And this 4-inch PDD is great at starlight. So you can use it for 24/7 monitoring outdoor. And it even supports face detection. So you can track someone, zoom in, and if he turns right to you, you can tell who he or she is. That'll be all for our ground-end products. We provide complementary recorders for these cameras too. So the first
really quick, Cole, right before we continue with the webinar, just want to remind everyone to please stay up until the end of the webinar. We're gonna have a raffle. We're gonna be giving away 2 cameras. And also, if you want to ask any question, we have the question panel at the bottom of your screen. So you can type any question and we'll be answering them during the webinar. Of course, at the end of the webinar, we're gonna have a Q&A panel. But just a quick reminder, please stay up until the end of the webinar. We'll be having the raffle. So now we can continue, Cole.
Sure. So the first recorder I would like to introduce is our standard 4K NVR. As you can see, it provides 4, 8, or 16 channels. So for example, if you want to manage a parking lot, a single parking lot, like I mentioned before, you can have a 8 channels one, and it will be enough for 8 LPR cameras. So you can manage a single parking lot. And this recorder, it also provides 2 channels of AI function via NVR. That is, even if your cameras is not capable of AI functions, this recorder can do it for you. The next one is our Pro NVR. We support up to 16 megapixel IPCs and up to 8K Ultra HD display with this camera. And the decoding capability and bandwidth are also. It also supports more AI functions and even several channels of face recognition for cameras that do not have this function. If you're looking for something even more professional and for even larger scale projects, we offer our Premium NVR. It is premium anyway. The resolution supported it is up to 16 megapixel. And the 8K Ultra HD display, the great AI performances, and the full screen linkage, the bandwidth, everything. It is all for professional. So with one single Premium NVR, you can actually set up a monitoring center. That being said, if you can support all kinds of cameras from 0 to 16 megapixel, and you can put everything on the screen without losing any detail with our 8K display, and you can process almost all the AI function you need with this 60 AI counting ability. And the full screen linkage, you can put up to 4 screens of HDMI output to the TV wall, so you can see everything with this camera. And it has 64 or 182 channels. Basically, it is what you need for let's say for a neighborhood. The bandwidth is also larger, so you won't have to worry about it. So after introducing our recorder hardware, let me introduce our NVR software. And the software of our e-products, it has been highly recommended. It has an aligned UI from local to web. This design is unified, and all these functions are divided into 7 blocks, and all of them are very straightforward. You can find what you need very quickly. The highlight of our recorder is the face recognition function. Here's a demonstration. All the faces are stored in a database that support, and all these faces are stored in a database, and our NVRs are capable of letting the cameras without face recognition function to do that too. We support up to 2 channels of doing that. If you want to go beyond the faces, you can use eSmart Data. The eSmart Data provides further classification on targets, and the NVR will analyze the target and have them stored in structured data. For example, for this beautiful lady here, the NVR will record that this is a woman first, and she's young, and she's wearing yellow shorts with glasses and other information. As a result, with information including gender, outfit, age, and everything, we can identify a person without his or her face. So here comes AccuSearch. With AccuSearch, you can accurately identify or track a target. So let's first go back to face recognition. What will happen if you use face recognition to identify a target? The face recognition will require a clear photo on the face. The camera must be placed at the right angle and right height, or the camera will miss the face. The subject's face must be directly facing the camera, and we can get nothing from a back view. The subject also cannot move too fast because it will be blurred and we won't be able to see how his or her face look like. And AccuSearch can fix this problem. It identifies a target by with values on these dimensions. AccuSearch will give every target a rare ID, and you can click on target on the in footage, and AccuSearch will search all the clips, including this target by this ID, and the result will cover all cameras. Let's see how it works. So for this man here in the camera, you can just click AccuSearch and click on him, and you can search all across these 3 cameras. There are 3 channels. You can see all the footage that includes him. And you can see all these attributes. They are aligned. A young man without mask, without hat, without glass, without backpack, everything. So since AccuSearch does not rely on face recognition, we can do this body search so that you can work with complex situations. Imagine you bring a little boy to the store instead of alone. When you're picking something up, the little boy may run away and you don't know where to find him. So it would be hard to use the traditional face recognition to track him down. So, but with our AccuSearch, you can go to the CCTV center and tell the security that your boy is wearing a black hat, wearing a white T-shirt, and he is just a little boy. And we can put that information into our AccuSearch, and we can search across the channel so that we can know where he is very quickly. At least we can know which camera to look at. So our AccuSearch, this is very suitable for tracking in someone that is lost. And go further, we can track a suspect for the police. Imagine you want to track something down in the airport. AccuSearch can help you to find the right channel very quickly. And AccuSearch does not require the background to be clear, the suspect to face the camera directly, and don't need very great sunshine, and and does not require the crowd to be little. And we can go even further than AccuSearch now. We will fully support text search within the following months. You can simply type in what you are looking for in more than 30 languages and let the recorder do the rest. You can even be fussy on the description. And it is okay, even if you do not know what you are looking for. You can just click on the navigation panel and there will be suggestions for you too. Both people and vehicles are supported here. As you can see, for a male, you can search for a male that is wearing a blue upper clothing and using an umbrella. And you can also search for a black BMW SUV. Let's see how it actually looks like. A smoking man, and we click search. Yeah, you can see all the channels if there's a smoking man. So if you don't want anyone to smoke at your property, this is what you can do. You can check all the people down. And you can click on the footage to check if he is really smoking. Let's do another one. If you're looking for a man in black hat, we can do that too. It is very easy. Yeah, all the people with a black hat. Yeah, you can see. We can see the bigger picture. To have all our fantastic cameras and recorders managed, let me introduce our platform solution. Our EVMS Pro, the EVMS 2 platform is a new generation of integrated security management system. You can handle multiple systems, multiple services, and multiple scenarios. It can handle up to 20,000 channels with all OnVIF products supported. And it is also quite straightforward to manage this device on EVMS with different ways of adding devices. IP address, P2P, auto report, all kinds of network environment is supported. And you can also do all of these things on Windows, on macOS, on Android, and iOS. You can link every powerful function on it too. So with all these functions, let's say you want to build a CCTV center. First, you can handle all these channels, thousands of channels. And with OnVIF compliance, you can work with cameras from any brand, even if it is not an E product. And you can also, you don't require the cameras to be in all one LAN. It can be on the LAN, it can be on the internet, you can be auto reporting the stream too. So you can manage basically every kind of network environment. And you can do all these things on your Windows PC, on Mac, as many of you guys in the US are using, and you can use it on Android and iOS. The platform will not be a problem. We will not require a specific device for doing that. And there are two versions of EVMS software that we are providing. The light version only needs to be installed once, and you can handle 256 channels. The standard version, there will be two parts for the standard version: software for the server and software for the clients. If you have the software deployed on our server, you can manage up to 20,000 channels, and there are more professional functions than the light version. So let me introduce the hardware that our EVMS is running on. We provide servers for both ARM and x86 architecture. The E700 series is our latest server product. It uses ARM architecture, and you only need this one server for management, transfer, and store. It is great for SMB market because it is very convenient. Say that you are deploying the cameras for, let's say, an enterprise. You can use just only one of these E700 server, and it will be enough. You can put everything on the TV wall, and you can manage multiple NVRs at multiple sites, and all kinds of camera is able to be integrated in this system. Here are the specifications for our E700 series. You can choose the one that is appropriate for you. We also provide our compact x86 server. This server can serve as a separate client, a separate management server, or an all-in-one server, just like the ARM ones. However, the max channel number of this compact server is less. As part of the solution, we provide decoders too. The highlight of our decoder is that it can have up to 64 decoders to work together with master-slave device cascade. We also provide supporting tools for the whole solution to deliver. These tools are powerful and easy to use, and we use it every day in our work. The last product I would like to share. Product. We provide solutions for both households and visitors. That is, we offer both doorbell solutions and the answering solutions. The indoor station has a touch screen to show the image of the visitors. You can do everything on this tap screen. You can talk to the visitors. You can open the door for the visitors. And you can also have the footage stored on this indoor machine. The doorbell is the other part of the solution. Both the indoor station and the doorbell supports full duplex two-way audio intercom. The doorbell can open the door not only by the indoor station. Say you are going home from outdoors. You can just swipe the card. You can do the face recognition, or you can just use PIN code to go in to unlock the doorbell. And there are still more outdoor units to come. We will even have the zip code supported in the future. So that in the future, you can answer the doorbell call just like a normal phone call. Together with all our E-Series products, you can combine and provide different solutions. Here are some examples I would like to share to you guys. Let's start with the retail. For retail, you can have the eVicolor Pro series for the warehouse, because you don't need the light to always on in the warehouse, and it may be a little bit dark in the warehouse, so that you will not be able to see everything very clearly. So with our eView Pro series camera, you do not have to have the light on and waste electricity, but you can still see things very clearly. You can use our dual directional camera for the cashier, so that you can save the recordings and check if you need to check any transactions. And for the parking lot, it's very easy to use our LPR cameras, so that you can provide free parking for the customers and prevent the others from entering. And for the shopping camera, you can use the fisheye camera. You only need this one fisheye camera, and you can monitor a very large space. And with our decoder and servers, you have all these cameras on a TV wall in the headquarters. Another example is industrial park. For industrial park, the first thing comes to your mind should be the access control. Only the authorized person can enter this parking lot, and together with the LPR cameras. And you can apply the strobe light cameras too, because you don't want strangers to come into your area, and you can deter them away with the light and audio alarm, and you can talk to him or her if he does not know that this area is not for public. The last example is gas stations. You can apply our platform solution to manage many stations at one CCTV center. You will be able to see every station across the states at one time and respond instantly. As you can see in the slides, you can apply Pro AI cameras for loitering detection and illegal parking detection. If there is someone and he finished buying the gas and everything, and he won't leave, you will know, and the camera will alarm him to leave. And also the same with the fisheye. You can have the fisheye within the store to put everything on footage. You can have those all different parking lots monitored, and you can maybe you have one parking lot in New York, one in Boston, and maybe one in Chicago. You have 3 parking lots, and you can all monitoring them only at one place with our servers. So that will be all for our products and solutions. And the key takeaways are as below. So first, please choose the right products for different things. This is the key to commercial success. The second is always convince the customers with real-world examples. Let's say maybe choose the WDR fisheye for outdoor parking lots and everything. You can convince him that why this product is right and how it used to work. And please always show the customer what they will get. E-Series products provides you a lot of functions. You can emphasize potential values as well, such as the heat map function of the fisheye for business insight. Finally, we always get you back. Please be confident about our E-Series products. All our products are proven and reliable. You can always come to us if you need. Thank you guys for listening. We'll have, if you have any questions, please ask.
Cole, thanks so much for this valuable information this morning. So thank you everyone for joining in. And now we're gonna start with the raffle. So thank you everyone for staying up until the end of the webinar. And if you have any question right before our raffle, please let us know. We can either open your mic, or if you want to type any questions on the question panel that is at the bottom of your screen, right to the Q&A icon. You can please type any questions, and the E-Series team will be happy to help you. So also, if you have any upcoming project, our engineering team at EPCOM can help you out. So please send us an email. You'll be getting our email right after the webinar with the survey about this webinar. And also, if you have any project coming up, or if you have any technical question, we're here to help. All right, so now let me just share my screen so we can start with the raffle. 1 second. So now just let me know if you can see my screen clearly. All right, so let's just double check that everyone's here. So what we're gonna be doing is that we're gonna be giving away 2 of these cameras, and we're gonna be choosing a name out of the participants. So let me just double check on the list that everyone is here. All right, perfect. So now, once that we start running the raffle, please type here at the bottom of your screen at the question panel so we know that you are here to win the prize. So give us 1 second and we'll be starting our selection. All right, so if everyone's ready, let's just start. One second. We'll just keep the screen here, and let me just remove and add a few of the names that are here as well on the webinar. So just double check. All right, so all right, I think now we're ready. So this will be the first camera. So just type here in case that you're the winner. Great. So Mark Olivares. So if you are here, just please type here on the screen and at the Q&A panel, and then we'll be happy to send you your camera on your next order. And finally, for the second camera, let's just wait a second, and we'll be ready to spin. Gustavo Ocampo, thank you so much for joining in this morning. You're the winner for the second E-Series camera. So we'll be sending you this camera on your next order as well. We just want to make sure that everyone's here. So if you can type here on your Q&A panel, so we can send you the free camera on your next order. So if you're the winner, we'll contact you after the webinar and we'll arrange the delivery. So thank you again, everyone, for joining on this morning. And we'll be sending you this recording by email as well. We're going to be uploading the recording to our EdCom channel at YouTube. That is EdCom USA. And thank you again for the E-Series team that joining this morning. Thank you, Cole. Thank you, Michael, for helping us with this presentation. And we'll be ready for the next session in January. So please keep checking on your email for the E-Series invitations, and we'll be happy to host a new webinar by next month. So again, thank you, everyone, and have a great day.